What's up? What's up? Let's wait till this. Let's see what's up. Got a lot of stuff I'm going to cover in a short amount of time, right? Because I have actually have a client that I'm about to help get some inquiries out. So I have that appointment at 9:30. But I did tell the person I was going live. So let me know if you all can hear me as you're coming in. Show some digital love on my YouTube channel. Let me know if you can hear me good. Also, got to set up my Facebook Live, right? You won't want to miss, you will not want to miss tonight. Let me make sure my laptop is out. I'm going to show you loud and clear. Thank you. I'm going to show you an 813 credit score. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to show you live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Northeast. I'm going to show you live an 813 credit score. So I asked him, it's a black male, right? So I asked him, I said, do you mind if I show you a credit score um, live? So, I can teach and educate on the components of what an 813 credit score looks like. You know what? Okay. And I got to log into his account. So, and I'm trying to go Facebook Live. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, you hit the like button, all of that good stuff, so more people can tune in. How many of you are listening? You have a mortgage, and you will be interested in paying off. Um, Hello from California. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, David. How many of you all that's tuning in have a mortgage, and you will be interested in knowing how you can pay off your mortgage in 5 to 7 years? I didn't see that last comment. Somebody can say. How many of you all have a mortgage, right? And you would be interested in knowing how to use credit cards, how to use credit cards to pay off a mortgage in 5 to 7 years on YouTube. Let me know. Yes, yes, no. Maybe when you get a house. Thank you, David. And where are you from again, David? Santa California? Sony says yes. Santa Barbara, California, David. Sonia says yes, she would like to know how to pay off a mortgage in 5 to 7 years. Let me got one more login. Santa, okay. All right. So one more login, and I'm going to pull up this 713 credit score. I mean 813 credit score. I'm sorry. 813 credit score, and we'll get started. We will get started, right? It's his first name is Dennis, and going to show you some things that he wanted me to do. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, share this on your page. Facebook giving me some digital love. YouTube. If you're on YouTube, just stay on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, guess what? Hello, chosen. Hello, hello, hello. Guess what? I thought this was so exciting. How many of you are on my channel? Hello, hello. Who is that? Is it Sandra? How many of you all on my channel follow Edine Cole? How many of you follow him? Edine Cole. Now he's more on Facebook more than anything, and he's always giving out, going live on credit repair. Hello, James. Hello, James Harvey. And paste this. Oh, hold on. R S Hey Tim, I'm on Instagram. Hey Jazz, hey classmate. So I'm on my channel. So let me log in. Going to show you all this experience. 813. I'm looking at all of them. Hello, you gotta show some digital love. Put some hearts in. Hi there. What missing for the world? Okay. And you are. I was on Edine code. I was one of the callers that called in. So I kind of see how you all feel, when I answer a phone, because when you see people on the camera all the time, you just look at them differently. So when I was able to get on Edine's code, and I might play that, when I was able um, to connect to his live last night on his live credit coaching. Thank you for the digital love. I got hearts everywhere. Um, so I want you all to answer this before I pull up this credit score. How many of you all have a mortgage, or you may want to purchase a home, right? And you're interested, and you will want to know how to use credit card. Hello, James Harvey. Um, you want to know how to use credit cards to pay off your mortgage in 5 to 7 years. Say yes, no, maybe. If not, because I have to call a client. He's getting some inquiries removed. David says yes. I got a maybe. Hey, I have to call you. Vesta, I told him I was going live. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we're gonna remove his inquiries, and I just need to do one more thing. So at least he knows them. So soon as I live, Vesta, then okay, son said yes, please. Then I will call you to get those inquiries removed from your credit report. We're going to get them off in 15 days. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the digital love. Oh, let me got my hand out in the Facebook. Facebook. You all share this on your page. If you're watching on Facebook, share this on your page. You're watching on YouTube, share this. You're watching on IG. I yes by next year. So let's get into this, right? So let's start first with the 813 credit score, right? I'm not giving any information, right? If you're on Facebook, share this out. How do I? Give me 1 second. So let's go. We're gonna break down the components of what's on this credit report to give him an 813 credit score. Give me 1 second. Facebook. I'm gonna try to share this. Well, I don't know. I thought I can like do a watch party on my personal page, but it'll be all right. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. So yeah. So Facebook, because I'm not on my personal page, you all shared that for me. So let's go over the components of this 813 credit score, right? This is a man, he's an African. Hello, hello, hello. Need info. Now, what do you need info about? Do you need info about how to pay your mortgage out 5 to 7 years? Because I'm gonna go over that. All right, I don't want to get off topic. It's Karma accurate for its credit scores. Um, Credit Karma is not accurate in the sense that, I think it's a great monitoring service to use Credit Karma to, look at your TransUnion, your Equifax report. But Credit Karma is the Vantage score. Like this credit report that I'm looking at now, it is a FICO model score, which means it's closer to the FICO model of what lenders will actually look at once they pull your credit report, right? So this credit report is actually closer or Experian. Um, when I pull credit, I prefer the Identity IQ when quoting prices. You all see that 813 because with Identity it gives me an analysis and a breakdown of my clients of what is negative, what's positive, and it gives me input on what they would use. So when you come to me for a consultation, it's a small deposit of $25, and I ask you to go to bit.ly credit check first.com, bit.ly credit check first.com, and then that will pull up the Identity IQ report that I use. So let's break down this 813 credit score. So First of all, um, this person has 6 open credit cards, right? So you all put that in the comments. It's better to have a long pen than a short memory. So we're going to look at exactly what the makeup of this 813 credit score, right, is. So this person has 6 open credit cards, right? 4 open retail cards, and installment loans. So what's the difference between a credit card, retail cards, and installment? Yeah, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Help me on YouTube because I didn't see that. Someone said they paid down a credit card debt, $200 on YouTube, and his credit score went down. So let me know what's going on with that. YouTube, I got like 3 platforms here at one time. So um, now the oldest account. Check this out, and this person actually wanted me to delete some old accounts from their credit profile, and I told him I would not do it. His oldest account history is 20 years and 8 months, right? The oldest account history is 20 years and 8 months. Now, that's where my credit repair and reversal intertwine, right? Because sometimes if your student loans are late, but they're the oldest reporting accounts on your credit report, then I said we need to reverse the late payments. Usually, student loans go all the way up to. Did I ever show you all this DeLoach wine? You know, my last name is DeLoach, but anyway, it was just anyway. Um, so his oldest account history reporting was student loan. So I told him that I would not delete that, but it would damage his score, right? So, and his student loans are in good payment, meaning they're never late, they're paid on time. So, his credit card and retail debt, $1,492. So, about $1,500, right? So, we know that this person's credit card ratio, if you look at the overall credit usage, it might have a glare, it's under 2%, right? It's under 2%. So that's why I'm kind of curious on YouTube why you pay down credit card debt and your score lower, because paying down credit card and charge cards debt will actually should increase your score, right? Now, if you pay off or pay down collections, your credit score will not change, right? And that's a whole other discussion. I'm trying to stay on topic. When I talk about credit, I can go everywhere, right? You're on Facebook. Make sure you share this on your personal page. I wish you all had a way to share this. Um, did he close what? No, he did not close. I would not do a loan account for this client. I did not. Inquiries or inquiries. These are the things that make up a high credit score over the 750 into the 800 club. Is inquiries or two, only two, only two. You gotta stop going shopping and people ask you, do you want to save 15, 10% off of your purchase, especially if you know you have a low credit score, right? Especially if you know you have a low credit score, because the more hard pull or inquiries that you get, uh, right, on your credit report, the lower it will, the more it will lower your credit report. People in the high 750s or above have less than five, they have 5 or less inquiries on reporting on their credit report, right? They have 5 or less inquiries reporting on their credit report. Storm said her credit utilization 0%, Experian drop. They had to drop for some other reason, Storm. And they kind of, let me see, can I pull up? Okay, now I can pull up. Uh, it's Credit Karma accurate. So I answered that one. Use Credit Karma to monitor, but no, it's not accurate. Many people um, will look based off their Credit Karma and then go into try to get approved for a home or a car, vehicle, and their score will be 30 to 100 points difference, because that's not your true FICO. If you ever want to see what your true FICO score is, someone type this in for me. Thank you for the digital love. Go to myfico.com. You do have to pay for that. Credit Karma is free and it's good in its place, so you can see from the standpoint of Equifax and TransUnion what's on your credit report. But what about Experian? You also need to know Experian because every um, bank or credit card lender. Thank you so much for putting that in, Mr. Bug. MyFICO, thank you, myfico.com. Now, this is very close to MyFICO. I've seen some people that have my FICO account and have an Experian account, and it's very, very close. Now, let me tell you what I did do for this person that will increase their 813 credit score, right? Um, this person had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine addresses reporting. So I'm going to stroll down where I'm not showing his current address, and I'm going to show you these addresses really quick. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Make sure you take time to subscribe to this channel. But I'm going to show you that all of these are under dispute. If you don't see the glare, I'm not going to show it long because I don't want these addresses. You will see that all of these addresses are under dispute. When these get deleted from his credit report, he's going to higher score than 813, right? He's a higher score. Now, how many of you all know that? Hello, Miss Parkins. Thank you for the digital love. How many of you all know that if you know this, put I knew, or if you don't know, put don't know or didn't know, that removing addresses off your credit report, and usually everyone have more than one reporting, will increase your score. How many of you all know you cannot dispute inquiries online? Um, and 9 times out of 10, you cannot dispute addresses online. Sometimes you can, um, and they will look at it. But the addresses that have accounts, okay, we said didn't know. Some people said that. Some people said didn't know. Addresses that have accounts connected with it. Let me go back and show you without showing the address. You will not get that address removed online. Now the addresses that don't have accounts connected, and that's why what I do is not what they do, because some people said didn't know, because I'm able, and it's not easy to get a, it's just as much it's just as difficult, I said that way, to get addresses deleted that have accounts connected with them as it is a collection of charge off. And so these are the things, okay, Wayne said he didn't know. These are the things that no do it yourself or MLM or network marketing company will teach you. Now, by removing these addresses, that's one method that the credit agencies use to verify accounts. So once you remove these addresses, let me stop on. I can't. I'm not going. I'm just gonna keep talking. So somebody can help James on YouTube that's asking questions. So because I don't want to be off topic, I want to stay on topic. So, um, and James, it's. Let me see. What was your last question anyway? How about collections? I have. What are you? What about collections? I have two for drop car insurance, and they drop. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking me if I remove collections, I do. I do. And I get collections removed. It doesn't matter for whatever reason. It doesn't even. Um, it does not. I've gotten collections removed for taxes that were sold to collections, or student loan that was sold to collections. So I'm going to hide the address. I don't think I can hide the address. Let me see if I have something to cover this up. But okay, I do. This is one address. These are all the accounts that's connected to this person's address. And James, let me just say this. I'm the queen of credit for a reason. My time for I'm not on here. I'm here to educate tonight. I'm not on here to, try to get new clients. But collections, what, less than 30 days. So I really want to teach on though, however, um, how to use credit cards to pay our debt, and hold on, and the things that you all don't know that make up an 830 credit score. Somebody said exactly, shaking my head. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to tell you all the components that make up an 813 credit score. So if you have an address that have this many accounts, no, that will not get deleted offline, right? But I'm telling you credit secrets. Should you apply for a credit card while your credit is getting repaired? If anybody follow me, what's the answer to that? I had that question on Facebook. Should you apply for credit cards while your credit is being repaired? No, you should not, because I just talked about the importance of inquiries. Yes, somebody on YouTube said no. And getting credit cards while your credit is being repaired is, come on, let's just ask that question to yourself, right? Why do you need a credit card while your credit is getting repaired, and why would you apply for that? If you're that desperate, then keep your credit in good standing, right? If you're that desperate that you feel like you need to apply for credit cards, why your credit, but I'm not saying it's a bad question, but the answer to that is no. Wait till your credit score is at to the highest point that you can get it, and negatives can be removed. And then you might, it depends on the situation, you might want to apply for credit in those situations, that case, only if your score is at least, I like a 680, but anywhere above 620. Now, some people, after they remove negative, okay, thank you, Ms. Parr. After they remove the negatives off of their credit report, then you have to have positive added. For some people already have positive. Some people have a very thin file and they don't have the positive. So they have to get the positives added, because you can only have positive credit if you have positives account reporting. So a lot of people get that, well, I got all my negatives removed, and so they think that they're automatically going to get this 813 or 7. It doesn't work like that. You have to have the positives reporting as well. That's why I do credit reversal, because if, and I may pull up a credit report that's showing credit reversal. I think I have that credit report. But this is what this person have, and I won't show the screen because I don't want to give this person's account information. They have their numbers. They have a Capital One, they have a City card. They have a Credit One bank. They have two Credit One banks. All of these account balances are zero. Well, the Capital One is a 737, but I'm not looking at the credit lines. But I'm telling you, they have at least a mixture of five major credit cards. So these are components. These are things you'll need in place. Major credit cards to have an 813 credit score. So they have a Capital One, a City card, Credit One Bank, Discover Financial, zero balance, right? They just opened it in 2010, but the Credit One Bank was opened in 2012. The Capital One was in 2013. They just opened a City card in 2018, and the Credit One Bank in 2017. The Navy Federal card was open 2019. So they do have some recent open major credit cards, but no, they got their inquiries deleted. They're not showing those hard pulls, right? So you have to apply for new credit with a strategy. So that's why you don't apply for new credit while your credit is getting repaired. Then they have now this is what the retail cards are. Those were the charge cards or the credit cards or the on their credit. Now this is what we call the retail cards. So that's the difference between. Thank you so much, King. Your name is King. Thank you, King. A queen. I always like to communicate with a king. And so these are the retail cards. They have J.C. Penney, a home store card, Care Credit. I mean, you all know about Care Credit, right? And Briggs and Stratton. So those are the four retail, well, and Lowe's and Walmart. Now, notice that I did tell you that this person, Now, these are the installment loans. So, what are installment loans? You all respond for me. Thank you so much, Storm. What are installment loans? You all put this in the comments. What are installment loans? You all put that in the comments for me. What are installment loans? You all tell me that. Come on, let's have credit church and credit classroom tonight so you all participate. Car note, yes, you are right. Some forms of installment loan is a car note. A car mortgage payment, right. My Jewelers Club. I thought my Jewelers Club was car note. I thought my Jewelers Club was a charge card, if I'm not mistaken. And that's a good card to apply for once you get your credit repaired and you're looking to add positive credit. So you all put that in the comment, my Jewelers Club. So now they have student loans, the Navient. Student loans are also installment loans. Yes, personal loans. Thank you. Finance company. Yes. So now they have the student loan that they wanted me to delete, right? Because they want their debt ratio down, but I told them no. That will damage your credit score, right? So, and then they have all of these are zero. Well, no, they have a Capital One auto finance. The balance is 13,000, right? Um, the Navient student loans have been open since 2007 and 2008. And then they have another, so they have two auto loans, right? Yes, student loans. They have two auto loans, and the balance is open, never late, and they have a balance on the second auto loan. Now, let me tell you all this. Um, this is just something that worked for me to get me into a 823 credit score as well. When I removed my mortgage from my credit report, although I've been never late and paid on time, that debt, now let me try to get into teaching. That debt ratio on that mortgage, because your debt ratio, and I hope everybody can see, might have to adjust it for Facebook. And YouTube, you might be having a little glare. So let me know if you all have a hard time on YouTube seeing this, and I'll try to cut out one of my lights. But this is why sometimes you don't delete student loans, you get them reversed because 35% of your credit score is made up of payment history. So a lot of times, if you all have late payments, can you all see on YouTube or is it a glare? Because it's showing like a glare. I can cut off one of the lights. Hold on. See, still dark outside. So that a little better. Is that a little better? Kind of in the dark. Okay, thank you. So I thank everybody. Let me position this. Um, okay, better. I'm on Periscope. I left Instagram to get on Periscope. Um, okay. So look better. So we'll do this in the dark. I think I look. All right, thank you. So 35% is your payment history. So a lot of times when you see or when I see a credit report, and let me try to pull this up. I'm gonna log off of his. Um, Give me some digital love on Periscope. Come on, Periscope. Show me some hearts. Give me some hearts on Periscope. Put in the hashtag too. Thank you for the digital love. Hello, hello, Coach Miss Sandra. So let me try to pull up this uh, credit reversal report that I did, and I'm gonna show you exactly what that means, what that entails live. Uh, Let me see. Give me one second, because I really want you all to understand and see what credit reversal is and how it affects 35% of your credit report. And I'm going to show you one that I did live. I'm going to show you one that I did. If I can pull it back, I can remember. Let me see, can I pull it up? But I should have had this ready. Um, try to show you all. Just hold on. I promise you it's worth the wait. Okay, here we go. Show you all the client that was showing a late payment. And instead of deleting that late payment altogether, which a lot of credit repair gurus would just tell you to delete late payments and that's your only option. Um, I reversed the late payment. So to help you in this 35%. That's an open-ended question. How much does your credit score increase? I don't know just the direct algorithm on that, but I do know it does decrease when you get above 30%. Can't wait on my laptop to load. It does decrease. So then I'm gonna show you all some results of credit reversal because I actually just got this today. So let me try to do this without showing. Let me use my white envelope again. Okay. This is why credit reversal is so important because I'm gonna hide this. His name is showing on top. Okay. I'm gonna hide this. This in this case, this person had some late payments. And it's a glare. I'm sorry. But if you notice, everything is paid as agreed now on time on this credit report. And this is a person that had like a 30, 60 late, but they had years in the past of positive payment history. So I didn't want to delete all of that because um, you have the history or payment history, right? That's such a big impact on your credit report. So why? Because it have one or two blemishes, would I delete the entire account? You know, I make this scenario all the time that somebody asked me about collections. Let me just this was just because I got this results today and it's up. This, professional, this client showed me that you got that deleted collections in 30 days. And let me say this about collections real quick since we're on the topic. So, and notice that 813 credit score did not have a mortgage reporting. Yes, when you open up a new card, your score decreases because new credit is 10%, uh, 10% makeup of your credit score, right? Brand new credit card, yeah. So you got 30% of your debt ratio, and then you have 10% new credit, which is the same thing as inquiries. So that's why I tell people don't just go around laissez-faire, right? Or just randomly say, hey, let me see if I apply for this card, will I get approved? Right. You need to know for sure your strategy and if you will get approved because not only and I know you might be thinking 10% is a small thing, but it's not because if you have more than six pool in 6 months, then that would disqualify you for a home and business credit. So if you are following me, you know that I'm a big fan of business credit because we have a lot of people that does side hustles, right? And they don't understand that they can get business credit for their business and they can get business credit for their business and it won't even show on their personal credit report. So when you're looking at this 30% debt ratio, the same way my mortgage debt, which is $136,000, is not reporting on my credit report, that helps me to have an 823 credit score. Soft pulls are not a problem. You'll know the difference between a soft pull and a hard pull because a hard pull on your credit report will usually ask for your full social security number. So when you get the biggest amount, and that's what this person, they want the student loans, so the debt won't show, but the student loan debt was only $17,000, and the history on the student loan was so long. I think it was 2007. Did I say that? That it was not worth to take those student loan off. Now, if I have some people who don't have long history and they have really high balance on the student loan and that's stopping them from getting approved for a home, then we would just delete the account altogether, right? Because, but for most people, their student loans can be reversed. I reversed the late payments. Um, can someone answer that for them? Thank you, Jesus. How much are my services? I give customized credit report. You have to email me. You have to pay a $25 small deposit. And so, yeah, so you might want your student loan, since it's $80,000 in debt, you might want to just delete it. So I do reversal, right? And I do removal. Sometimes when, like, for example, if you have an account that's about to get in charge off, I'm not looking to reverse that late payments on that account. You're 150 days late. It goes into charge off status when you're 6 months behind. So when you're 180 days late, so if you're about to go into charge off, then you probably have more negative reporting than positive. And if that's the case, you just delete the account, right? So everything with me is customized. Everything with me is customized. I don't tell people a flat rate for my services, right? That's why when you go to McDonald's, you have different options of the value meals, right? They don't charge the same thing for a filet meal as they do for the Big Mac, right? Um, and so that's the same thing with me. I might be dealing with someone that have 5 collections. I'm not going to charge them the same price as someone that has 10 collections. Or I might deal with someone that needs 10 inquiry removed. I'm not going to charge them the same price as someone that needs 2 or 3, right? So you have to make a small deposit of $25. Email me your credit report and allow me 3 to 5 business days, right, to get back with you. So let me make sure YouTube can, yeah, this at a better angle, YouTube. All right, last thing. So you don't have to have a mortgage to have an 800 credit score, right? But you need charge cards and you need installment loans, right? And you need them never late, paid as agreed. And you need your charge cards and your credit cards at preferably 3% um, low of the credit limit. So let's say you have a $5,000 credit card with Discover, 3% of the credit limit would be how much? You all put that in the comments for me. You have a $5,000 Discover card, keeping that balance below 3% would be how much? YouTube, Facebook, put that in the comments for me. And then we're going to talk about, I have my other laptop out. You all see that Excel worksheet? This is how I help people pay off their mortgages in 5 to 7 years. Not $5. Not $5. $150. Yeah, yeah. That $150 or lower. $150 or lower. My inquiry removing client. Are you still on? I guess we'll have to connect tomorrow. Just let me know. I'll text you when I get off. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. It's 9:52, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I'm going to use my own mortgage for an example, right? My own mortgage for an example. This will work for your mortgage. Now, I'm going to show you how to read your mortgage statement. So you take the balance of your loan or the principal amount or the amount owed, and you multiply it by the interest rate that you got financed. With me, it was 3.75% annual interest rate. My principal balance right now is 136,811. So you take your principal balance, right, and you multiply it, like, if it's 4%, once you do the calculation, you'll put like 0.4. With me, I have to put 136,811 and it's got 70 cents on it, times 3.75, right? If it's 9%, you'll put 0.9, etc. If it's 5%, 0.5. Mine is not an even number, right? So mine is not, let me switch this, even number. So I'm trying to make sure everybody can see. All right, I think that's a little better. So this what you take this and you divide it by 12. Can somebody tell me, because I did calculate this earlier, but I got all my phones on. So when you take this, once you multiply your balance by your interest, you divide it by 12. That equals a year, 12 months. So the interest on my loan comes out to $426.40 a month, right? So if anybody is live and you have your mortgage statement, I'd rather you do it while we're going. Okay, Storm said her interest payment is $300. My total payment is $1,206 because I just got my P in my private mortgage insurance. It was a little higher than that. I just got that drop because I paid down my principal balance low enough not to have the private mortgage insurance. All right, Wayne says 0.5 or 0.4. Wayne, what's your interest rate on your mortgage loan? What's your interest rate? So the principal of what I'm paying of this and escrow, which my escrow will decrease because I just switched over. Forgot my I just switched over to another insurance that's paying me $1,000 a year. So my escrow is going to decrease. So my principal is 363.50. You all can do your own mortgage, and my escrow is on 416.22. Okay, so this is how you calculate. Just so you know, what's your interest? All interest. Now I said, look at my interest is the highest amount that I'm paying out of my mortgage loan, right? The interest is higher than the principal or anything else. It's at 426. So all loans are front loaded, especially on a mortgage. Everything is front loaded, meaning that once you pay or once I'm paying my $1,000, not much is going towards the principal and the escrow. Now, what you want to do is lump sum pay towards the principal of your loan. Oh, I lost Facebook. I know they're gonna be upset. So hold on for a second. I think my battery is low or something. Hold on. I think my battery is low, so I'm trying to get back on Facebook, and I'm not even on my fan page. I don't know why it just popped off. So I hope they can see me. Okay. So what you want to do is pay down more of your principal, because once you pay down more of your principal, then your interest will automatically go down. So let me show you how to use credit card, right? Let me show you how to use credit cards to pay down your mortgage quicker. Then I'm signing off because all of my phones and things are telling me right now that my battery is low. Okay, so what I do is I take one of my 0% interest rate cards, 0%, and I have this offer on my balance transfer for 12 months, right? And so I'm using my calculations. Sorry I lost you, Facebook. I'm using my Excel. Okay, let me see what's going on. What are you uh, trying to see what I missed on YouTube? You want to be 3%? Okay, that's a good question, Storm. My credit score will lower when I use this velocity banking, because temporarily my credit card will be maxed out. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, because I'm gonna show you why. That my credit score probably in time periods would go from a 800 to like a 750, and that's this is why that doesn't bother me. I don't mind, right? This is why I don't mind when my credit score temporarily drops. Number one, as I'm paying down this credit card debt, I give myself 10 months to pay down $500 to pay it off in full. So every month that I pay it down, my credit score is going to raise anyway. And people, the purpose of having good credit is to make you money or save you money. I really don't teach you to buy things. I know people want the finer things in life. I know you want the better homes. I know you want to live in a better zip code district for your children to go to school. I know you want to make sure that you get lower vehicle finances. But anytime you're at that 720 or above status or higher, that's still a great thing, because let me show you. By me putting down $5,000 one time, and you have to let the mortgage lender know that you're applying this toward the principal, right? By me putting this down one time, it's going to save me $6,427.37. Now, this is a service that I want to offer to people. And it's going to save me 1.25 years. So now you might be looking, well, it's not that big a thing, but look, you're not paying any interest on this money. By not paying any interest, you're saving $6,427.37. Now, if you have the question of where would I get the extra $500 from, I can teach you where to get that extra money, through cash flow, income shifting right out of your paycheck, right? Because the government takes about 40% of taxes out of your paycheck. So once you do income shifting, on average, my clients find this extra $500 right out of their paycheck. So you pay no interest and you're saving $6,427. So I go here and 10 months is paid off, so I'm going to do it again. So let me use my calculation. Month 10, I rinse and repeat, or I recycle. Now my credit card is paid back to zero balance, and I apply another $5,000 lump sum, right? Look at the interest now. The total interest saved goes from 12,000, and all at the same time, while your principal balance is being lowered, your interest on your monthly payment, because that principal is being paid down, is being lowered at the same time. Because I showed you how earlier that my interest was $426 on my mortgage. That's being lowered at the same time. Okay, Jesus and Storm are having a conversation on YouTube. So I kind of see it and I don't. So now I say $12,092 in, and I think 91 cents. And I have it all here. You all are wondering, very detailed, to help people with this velocity banking. So this is how you use your credit. You revision your credit. Now I say 2.42 years off my mortgage. But I say $12,000 and using the bank's money to turn the banks against itself. For example, I can use a Chase Freedom card with a $5,000 limit to do this at 0% interest to pay off my Chase mortgage. Right? This is the power of credit, right? This is credit on steroids. I was gonna say credit on crack, but they might not. I just like alliterations, right? I was gonna say credit on crack, but that might not be good. So 10 months, I got the bank's money, say 12,000. It's time for 10 months. Let's do it again. 1, 2. Thank you for the digital love. 10 on Periscope. Then I think I'm gonna have to sign off because I want to save these videos and my batteries are really, really low. So now my total interest save, I've done this in 30 months, right? My total interest save is $16,234.80 and 3.42 years off of my mortgage. So you do this 5, 7 years, and your interest is steady decreasing off your monthly mortgage payment. You're steady getting that interest down. So now when you're making your monthly mortgage payment in addition to doing this strategy, you're still paying down on the life of the loan, people, right? So revision your credit. I have to sign out. On YouTube, some reason my phone shut down, but go to my page. I talked about how the components that make up an 813 credit score. Periscope, thanks for sticking with me. I don't be on Periscope that much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the digital love. And if you want to know, okay, where do I get the extra cash flow? I don't have the extra cash flow, even if I had the credit to apply those principles. Thank you so much. What's my page? My internet, my website is down, but it was www.fixmycreditandcash.com. Thank you so much, Coach Me Sandra on Periscope. Hey, so you all want to know how do I stop the government from taking 40% out of my paycheck through taxes, right? So that means if I make $100, for every $100 I make, I'm only bringing home 60. How do I get the extra cash flow to apply these principles? And I don't even know if I saved this video on Facebook. Go to www.moneymindsetmoves.com. Okay, www.moneymindsetmoves.com. I know it's probably showing backwards. www.moneymindsetmoves.com. This is where you stop the government for getting 40% out of your paycheck through my W4 wealth strategies. You get the extra cash flow, and then you use these principles that I talked about of paying down any mortgage in 5 to 7 years. So I don't know if my video even stays on Facebook, but if you watch this portion, a section of it, I'm signing off because my batteries are low. Go ahead and replay and watch the beginning. Hit like and hit share. You're going to see how lump sum payments, and you can use credit cards to pay off your mortgage, keep more of your money throughout the year. Thank you for the digital love. And it's all through the power of credit. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's credit on crack. Credit on crack. So, hey, that's what it is. I like a lot of alliterations. Thank you all for tuning in. Vesta, I don't know. He has a 750 credit score. Will you forgive me? I went over time if you're watching, but we'll get that in the mail tomorrow for your inquiries, right? So I'll text him when I log off. Go back and watch this. This is powerful information. I'm signing off. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.